My name is Roxanne Novak, and I was in the Partners in Housing program and part of the board of directors over 18 years ago. It's been an integral part of my life, and it gave me the empowerment and courage to do everything that I've done since graduating from the program. Partners in Housing entered my life when some unfortunate circumstances landed myself, my 2-year-old, and my 3-year-old children at the Red Cross shelter in Colorado Springs. The case manager at the shelter introduced me to Partners in Housing and suggested that I attempt to fill out an application and enroll into the program, and was fortunate enough to hear back from Partners in Housing shortly after we had to go to the shelter and were able to get into an apartment of our own through the assistance of Partners in Housing. Partners in Housing was an integral part of my young adulthood and my young motherhood, trying to raise my children as a single mother. Through the assistance and support of Partners in Housing, I actually went and registered for nursing school in Colorado Springs shortly after entering the program. I was able to focus on my studies and have the support, guidance, and empowerment from Partners in Housing to successfully complete that program. I've been a registered nurse for over 15 years and am currently the regional director of operations for an organization on the West Coast that services senior population. My children are doing quite well also. My daughter and her family, husband and son, are buying their first home next week and are super excited to do that. My son recently graduated from the police academy in Stockton, California, and is looking forward to the next steps in his life as well. If a family is considering whether or not to partner with Partners in Housing to help them become self-sufficient and a little bit more stable, I would personally tell them that the program is amazing. It gives you an opportunity to have your fundamental needs taken care of, ensures that you and your family are safe and sheltered, while giving you tools and resources to continue growing within your own community, and empowers you to become a part of that community. Really, self-sufficiency is the goal, and I think Partners in Housing in its entirety does exactly that. It's a partnership with the individuals in the program, and if you work it, you'll receive all of the benefits that are available. After working through the program and getting my feet firmly planted on the ground, Partners in Housing requested that I join the board of directors. This was a new experience for me. I had never been involved in something so formal, and it was a little intimidating at first. But working with the individuals on the board was an amazing experience. What I learned is they're there because their heart is there. They really do care about what they're doing and the advancement and success of working with families that are struggling or homeless in our community. The board of directors has even requested that active partners come into the board meetings to share their experiences or their request or personal insight when we're making decisions. And to me, that is the most important piece, around what I learned from the board, is they truly do care and they want to do what's best for the organization and for the people that they serve. One of the opportunities that I had while working on the board is the restructuring of our Partners in Housing logo. The logo was great that we started with, and really identified us as an organization that assisted with housing, but there's so much more. I really feel like Partners in Housing gives individuals that are struggling or maybe at very rock bottom a little bit of hope. Hope that they can do better, hope that the world can do better for them. So it took us a couple of weeks and a couple of tries and some creativity, but we did land on the logo that is present at Partners in Housing today, that we see, as the defining feature of Partners in Housing. And that's Partners in Hope and Housing, because it's so much more than just a roof over your head. One of the things that I learned working through the program and that I've carried with me throughout life is that you really don't ever know where people are coming from. You don't know what their experiences are. You don't know what their story is. And it's important that you have an open heart and an open mind when you're working with individuals in any capacity, even if you're passing them through the grocery store or walking next to them on the sidewalk. be respectful, and have the courage to offer help if you think it's needed.